Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the EVES auction room here this afternoon on a nice, fine, sunny but windy day for a change. My name is Grant Tribe. My role is simply to facilitate proceedings here today, folks, and of course taking this opportunity to welcome our viewers watching via the auctions live as well. So I'll be just going through and controlling proceedings here today, folks, to give you the opportunity of buying one of just the 4 properties that we're offering today, of all varying shapes, sizes, conditions and locations. So a little bit here for everybody. Robin, she'll look after all the technology. She'll make your bids come up on the screen as you make them, so there'll be no confusion as to where the level of the bid is. And she'll keep me on track as well. So these folks across the bottom of the screen here, Louise, Scott, Mark and Craig, are here today. If your bidding doesn't take me to the seller's reserve price, that's the only level as an auctioneer I can sell the property. But if we don't reach that level, we'll put a pause on the auction. One of the team will step in. They'll give you that opportunity to continue discussions with our sellers and see if we can help you reach agreement today. In which case, if we do, it will come back to me. I'll make the necessary amendments and the property will be then put to the floor and sold to the highest bidder. Just be very careful, folks, and just listen carefully to what I'm about to say. It's because if you don't secure the property here today at the auction, it will be open for anybody to come forward with an offer afterwards, and that does include conditional buyers. Now, over recent weeks, we've had people sitting in the auction room thinking, yeah, Baldy's just telling porkies here, and they've come forward with an offer. They haven't done it on auction day. They've come forward with an offer afterwards, and they've actually missed out because the vendor has chosen to work with somebody else. So if you are in that elite position, and that is the cash unconditional buyers today, give it your best shot. Just looking at the documentation, as I take you through the documentation that we're working to today, folks, this does not necessarily apply to property number 4 in the catalogue. I will be covering that off completely separately. So for the first 3 properties, you bid on the basis we've provided you with the buyers and sellers guide. That's been around since 2008. They are available in the stand outside of the auction room. But let's turn our attention to obviously the most important document to you, and that is the contract of sale that we work to. And like I said, property number 4 has a completely different contract, and I'll cover that off when we get to that property. Standard terms and conditions of sale by way of public auction approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society is the one that we work to. This document has been approved by the vendor's solicitor as well, and we certainly hope that you have spoken to your solicitors, because you do bid on a basis of cash unconditional here today, and deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition as well. By way of any bidding, I'm going to assume that you've done that and done all your homework and read and understood the contract, but covering off a couple of points covered in here in the conduct of auction. That's what you see up there in blue on the screen. I'm not going to go through that word for word either, just reminding you, no surprises. Yes, the owners have set reserve prices unless we reach that level, but I've told you what we're doing with that. If we do get to that level and we exceed it, then the property will be put to the market and sold to the highest bidder. Vendor bidding. I am the only one that is authorised to submit vendor bids. They are not there to drive the price up. They are there to work alongside you and work with you to help you get to that negotiating platform. Vendor bids will only be used if I've only got one person participating in the auction. Again, working alongside you to get you to that negotiating platform, I will disclose any vendor bids to you. So it is just simply a technique to help you here today, folks. Right, so if I'm submitting a bid on behalf of our sellers, then essentially they are saying to you, thanks but no thanks, you will need to be above that. I've got very clear instructions from our sellers on where they will and won't sell their property. So vendor bidding will simply be used if I've only got one person bidding. I will disclose it, and it is there to help you get to a point where you can have discussions with our sellers. The only other thing I'll just remind you of, folks, is when the hammer falls in your favour, your obligations are twofold this afternoon. Firstly, before you commence any celebrations, is obviously sign the contract, and secondly is payment of the deposit. Now, we only ask for 1/10 of the purchase price here today. The balance is payable on settlement date, and I'll highlight the settlement dates on each individual offering as we work our way through the catalogue of just 4 great properties today. Any questions at this point in time? We do have registered telephone bidding on our properties here today, folks, so all the documentation is in place, approved by the purchasers and by the vendors for us to accept those bids. So, any questions from anybody at all? As I said, property number 4, I'll cover that off when we get to it. In the meantime, straight on to 70A Vale Street. Chris Royal, the marketing consultant, working out of our Cherrywood office, has been presenting this property. It's an absolute classic in character and charm, and I think fair to say, Chris, that's inside and out as well. I love the character home indeed. There's no need to lift a finger on this one, folks. The reno is an absolute cracker, and the design is so flexible for family needs. There are all sorts of options taken care of. Like I said, we do have registered phone bidding, and that does apply to this property. Just covering off the legal aspects of it, when you look at record of title SA 30D folio 906 in the South Auckland Registry Office, you will have seen that the property is what's commonly known as a cross-lease freehold, and that record of title covers off all the necessary information that you require to purchase that property. The 20th of July, Chris, is still our settlement date. And any changes to our channels list at all? No changes there, just making reference to some additional clauses in the contract, folks. Clause 23 offers relates to the cross-lease title having a defective flats plan, and that the purchaser acknowledges that the flats plan to the property is defective on the basis that the addition to the bathroom on the south-facing wall of the dwelling is not depicted on the flats plan. As I said, you are bidding on the basis you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title. Clause 24 is relevant to the vendors acting as trustees of the estate of the property. Therefore, clause 24.3 in the general clause 24 stipulates that the general terms of sale 9.11, 9.12, 9.2, 9.35, 9.36, 9.4 are hereby deleted. And I also refer you back to clause 9.31. The vendors having not been in occupation of the property, they are making no representation of the serviceability of the fixtures, fittings and chattels. So bidding on that basis there, folks. And just back to the property itself. Just have a look at that. Look at that wonderful location. Certainly a serene location to just sit back and watch the world go by from that great big front deck that you've got. That's absolutely perfect for you. If you've got a large outdoor dining facilities, then you're going to feel very much at home here at 70A Vale Street. Look at the location, folks. Everything's all dotted around there. You can see, well, the golf course is pretty self-explanatory. But look where the supermarket is, and you've got the eateries down there as well, the little 4 square if you need it, and a short walk down to the water's edge. An easy Uber ride from 70A Vale Street, and you're right in the CBD. You've got the spacious kitchen, you've got those lovely stone bench tops, all part of that wonderful renovation that the property's been through. You've got the large dining island, and it's certainly some very attractive feature tiling throughout the home, as you see there on the screen. Your family chef is going to be absolutely over the moon working out of this kitchen and this property at 70A Vale Street. If you are investors, you can be expecting a return of somewhere in the vicinity of $670 per week. And of course, the northerly orientation of the home, absolutely perfect for you sun lovers, and an address that I would suggest is overachieved. And what you also get with that is a cute character property as well. So without further ado, folks, in your hands, where do we say go for this one? Is it you in the room, or is it one of our phone bidders? Where would you like to start me away? $650,000 from our phone bidder, and welcome aboard there. Enjoy the journey from here. At $650,000, we'll chase down $20,000 rises at this juncture here. At $650 it is. Who says 70? Let's go there quickly now. Let's get on the bike and pedaling. First call now at $650. 70 is the next retort we need. Second time now, are we in or out? Third, final opportunity for you to join us. Thank you, sir. Welcome aboard there. You don't have to wait for the 1, 2, 3 every time, though. At $670,000 on my right-hand side, against your phone bidder there, Dan, $690 we go. On the way there through the threshold, sir, making it $710, will you? $690,000 on the telephone at the back there. $710 do we say? First call now. Second time. Third, last opportunity. Are you in or out there, sir? Happy to go there on behalf of the seller then. I recognise the value of this property in this great location at $710 vendor bid. At $710,000, take it to $730 if you can there. Pause and talk at that level. At $710,000, be very clear, vendor bid at this point in time, away from my instructions at this juncture. First call now at $710,000. Where do we go from here? 730 it is. At 730 it is with our telephone bidder, and a good strategic move indeed. No prizes for second here at the EVES auction at $730,000. If I don't get any further bidding, I'll even take a 10 if it'll help you there, sir. We pause and talk with our phone bidder. First call now at $730,000. Second, last chance. Mark, bids on the phone at $730,000. Can you see if you can help that buyer, please? Right, moving on to our next property, and an absolute stunner it is as well. And Charlotte Gardner from our Patmar office has been presenting this property to you. It's a property that will just make you want to lock yourself in and throw the key away. It's 132A Dixon Road that I'm talking about here, folks, and behind the secretive facade is an impressive collection of varying delights in this home here that really does offer something special for everybody. We do have authorised telephone bidding on this property as well, and you've witnessed how that works. It's a freehold estate, 530 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer in this prime location in Dixon Road, and record of title 342290 confirms all the legal aspects of it. Now, Charlotte, the channels, as far as the channels are concerned, the bore, it does stay, but it's not operational. Any other changes or anything to the channels? All as circulated there, and just confirming our settlement date is still Wednesday, the 13th of September. Plenty of lotto tickets between now and then if you want to buy 132A Dixon Road, folks. You've got it's communal and impressively spacious open plan living, and this one is just so special indeed. And of course that includes that adjoining conservatory, providing options for overflow or even a work from home situation with great kids hanging out as well. Just the way it's all designed. But I think fair to say that the galley kitchen is a special feature of the property. You can cook up a storm on the wonderful big oven there that you see there. It's just absolutely superb. Your family chef is really going to enjoy throwing some pots and pans around in this particular kitchen, and I can tell you now, you can probably quite safely delete your Uber Eats app off your phone when you take occupation of 132A Dixon Road. If entertaining isn't your thing, folks, it's going to be. Because look at this situation here. You know, you've got that big built-in seating that's hugging the barbecue station as well. You'll all remember that. You've got that extensive decking you see there on the screen. That caters for ample sprawling space there for guests and some absolute fun times as the weather starts to warm up. We're past the shortest day. It can only get better from here. So, in your hands, wise, where do we say go for this one? Looking for an opening bid. Quite happy for you to set the benchmark, and we can work alongside you from here. Is it going to be you, or is it going to be our phone bidder? Is that the bidder you've got on the phone there, Charlotte? Okay. What about an $800,000 start? No. Start me away at 8? What do you mean, no? Don't worry about silencing the kids at the back. They have to be over 18 to be able to buy it at an auction in accordance with the Miners Act. Do I have 800 to start? Right, let's get it underway then. $800,000. I'll make it nice and simple for you and just take $10,000 rises for this one here, folks. Just starting the auction. I know we've got interest. People don't register for telephone bidding just for the hell of it. 18 it is now at 810. Thank you. Appreciate you joining us as well. Enjoy the journey from here at $810,000. Back to you on the floor here. Just the one registered phone bidder at $810,000, holding the lead at this point in time. 20 would be the next retort. Set first call now at 810. Second time, third. Last opportunity for you to join us. Are we in or out? Happy to go on behalf of the seller then, a little way away from my instructions at 820. Vendor bid against you on the phone there. With the vendor bid, take me to 830 if you will. Here's your opportunity now. At $820,000, be clear. Take me to 830. We'll give you the opportunity to continue discussions with our seller at that juncture. Take me to 830. Won't be doing any further vendor bidding. I'll just leave them to discuss with the seller from there. I like to give people time to make decisions. Scott, next door. Quickly, I need a decision. Take me to 830. I'm away from my instructions at this point in time. 8:30 it is. At $830,000, a man of my word, but I am obliged to call it 3 times first. If you are waiting to come in, now is the time. Perfect timing for you. Otherwise, we pause and keep discussing with our phone bidder. First call now at $830,000. Second, final opportunity in a route. Scott, bid on the phone at 8:30. Can you see if you can assist me, please? Right, moving straight along, folks, number 14, Rena Place, Steve Sigley, working at about EVES on Cameron branch, needs no introduction. He's been around a long time, sold a hell of a lot of property in the city, and does a great job. This one here, number 14, Rena Place. Have a look at it on the screen there. It's tucked away in the heart of Pies Park in a wonderful, quiet cul-de-sac. So if you're looking for a home that provides you peace and tranquility, then this could well be it. If you're looking for something that's spacious and well appointed, an executive family home, then that box is certainly ticked at 14 Rena Place. It is a freehold estate, 629 square metres of land, more or less is what's on offer, and you will have seen all of that confirmed in record of title 156141. Now the security system, Steve, it does stay, but it's as is where it is. Doesn't come under the vendor warranties. All the other channels do, but not the security system. Any other changes to the channels? No. Right, and 15 working days is still our settlement date, so there you go, folks. Not too long by my calculations, just 3 weeks, and you can have your furniture truck in the driveway at 14 Rena Place. If you're looking for something that's got exceptional outdoor entertaining areas, then this definitely is one of them. Does the spa stay, Steve?
The spa is going to stay.
It does. The spa stays. Just visualise yourself there sitting back, on an evening like we're going to tail off the back of the day today there with a fine beverage of your choice, whether it be fine wine or a glass of milk, well, that's your choice, but just sitting back and relaxing in the spa, just superb indeed. Of course, it's well suited for those large gatherings as well, with a nice spacious deck, witnessed by the size of the dining room, outdoor dining room suite, and the cushion box over there on the other side, the barbecue there, just absolutely outstanding. On the inside, you'll remember the impressive architectural design that goes with the property as well, making it something very, very special indeed. You've got that inviting main entrance for you, that expansive dining area, and of course, another very stylish kitchen indeed. Everything I've said about the previous 2 kitchens definitely applies to 14 Rena Place. You've got the property fully fenced. Well, that means that the kids and pets, they can just roam freely and enjoy life in the security of their own home. You've got the opportunity to add some additional landscaping, perhaps put the veggie gardens in, that sort of thing. Particularly the cost of living at the moment, good opportunity to grow your own veggies, and of course a nice handy location indeed there from Pies Park. Easy access to all our wonderful city's amenities. So in your hands, boys, where we say go for this one? Been doing really well so far. Don't stop now. Who would like to start your way? I know we've got some strong conditional interest in this property, Steve. You've got some people that have been talking about putting an offer to the vendors after the auction. So if you're in a position of cash, folks, that elite position, now is the time to let me know, and I'm happy to work with you here on the auction room floor, because if I close the auction, we're absolutely confident you'll go into one of those multiple offers. They go and seal the envelopes. You don't get to see what the others are doing. First call now for an opening bid. Leaving it entirely up to you. Not going to help you or guide you with this one. Second call, you set the benchmark. 850. Pardon? 850 did you say, sir? At $850,000, I welcome you along. I do appreciate your start there, sir, at $850,000. At that juncture for a property of this calibre in this location, we'll go in $50,000 rises from here. At $850,000, but I do appreciate your start there, sir. First call now for a 50 rise, take me to 9, even if you will. Second time, entirely up to you here on the floor. No registered phone bidders for this one. Third, last opportunity, is that a bid then, or just a scratch? Okay, that's okay. No problems at all. Just don't go doing that sort of thing when they're now selling signs flashing. 900, I go on behalf of the seller then, sir. Vendor bid at 900, take me to 950 if you will then now. At at $900,000. Let's go there quickly now, sir. No need to dilly-dally. You've shown that you're interested in the property. Let's get on with it now. We're here to help you buy. At $900,000, vendor bid needs you to be at $950. To give you that, $950 it is now. At $950,000, there it is at the back of the room there, at $950. At $950 and 3 more zeros on the end of it. First call now, at $950, looking for that even million. Second call, third. Last opportunity, just going to put it into perspective, sir. Take you to $1 million on behalf of the vendor now. Pop another one on top there, we'll give you the opportunity to talk to our sellers from there. We'll take a 25 if it's going to make it easier for you and help you. But at $1 million that's with me on behalf of our sellers, away from my instructions at this point in time. 25, shall we say? What about 10? Here to help you. 10? 910, $1,010,000 it is. At $1,010,000 at the back left-hand, right-hand corner, your left, at $1,010,000. Here's your opportunity now, folks. Take a 10 on top there, put yourself in front. Otherwise, we pause and keep discussions going at the back at $1,010,000. First, second, third. Last opportunity, and or else. Craig, bids at the back there. There's a gentleman by the door at $1,010,000. Can you see if you can assist them, please? Right, just take me back to 132A Dixon Road, folks. At $830,000, we haven't had any further movement from our buyers. Still a few more ducks to get lined up to be able to purchase the property. So I'm going to put it on the floor now. I'll call it 3 times. If I don't get any further bids, I'm going to close the auction down, and Charlotte will keep working with those buyers afterwards with a few more boxes to tick before they can purchase the property at a level acceptable to the vendors. First call now at $830,000. Second time. Third, last chance for any advance. Auction's closed, Charlotte, so I look forward to getting a text message from you by the end of play tomorrow, letting you know that the property sold. All right, moving straight along, folks. 82 Westridge Drive is the property that I made reference to at number 4 in the catalogue. The purchase of this property is very different to any other situation, and that is because the property is being sold under the instructions of the court. So, it being a court-ordered sale, I do have some extensive documentation that I do need to go through with you, so please bear with me. This statement I've been instructed to read aloud, particularly the particulars and conditions of sale by auction at the fee simple property situated at 82 Westridge Drive, Tauranga, being more particularly described in their subjoined particulars to be sold by EVES Realty Limited at 1 p.m. on Thursday the 6th of July 2023 in the EVES auction room at 247 Cameron Road, Tauranga, under the conduct of the Registrar of the High Court New Zealand at Tauranga and the request of the Deputy Sheriff at Tauranga, authorised by sealed sale order of the High Court of New Zealand dated the 3rd of May 2023. The particulars of the property, the legal description is straight and fee simple, and all that parcel of land containing 3,058 square metres, more or less, being lot 87, deposited plan South Auckland 77646, as contained in record of title SA 61C, folio 864 in the South Auckland Registry Office. The conditions of sale. The auction is being conducted in accordance with the particulars and conditions of sale approved by the Registrar of the High Court at Tauranga, which have been available for inspection by interested parties at our office, the Office of the Solicitors for the entitled party, and at the Office of the Registrar during the period leading up to this auction. Those particulars and conditions of sale are also on display in the stand just outside of the auction room. The particulars and conditions of sale contain some special provisions which have been included because the Deputy Sheriff at Tauranga is selling under the sealed order of the High Court of New Zealand dated 3rd of May 2023. Whilst these particulars and conditions of sale are believed to be normal for sales pursuant to sale orders, they do nonetheless depart from the standard terms and conditions that might otherwise apply. Prospective purchasers are now advised that if you have not made yourselves familiar with those conditions, you should do so immediately, because the successful bidder will be deemed to have been bidding on the basis of those particulars and conditions of sale that I have just made reference to. I also go on from that, folks, to remind you that the settlement date shall be 20 working days from today's date. There are no variations to that. As far as risk and insurance is concerned, I also remind you, contained in that contract that we work to, the property shall be, from the fall of the hammer, be at the sole risk of you, the purchaser, and there are no chattels included in the sale. Do I have any questions at all, folks, on the terms and conditions that you bid and buy 82 Westridge Drive under? Wonderful. Congratulations for doing your homework prior to the auction. Rachel from our Bethlehem office has been extremely busy fielding inquiry for this property that is certainly surrounded by substantial homes and lifestyle properties. It's a Georgian colonial style mansion and it's an absolute standout in this location. You've got the opportunity here on this property here, folks, to restore the once palatial grounds that came with this property. The mature landscaping, well, that ensures your total privacy when you're at home at 82 Westridge Drive. Built circa 1998, when it was built, I recall it. Some of you probably won't in this room because I know there was a couple of people who were probably still in nappies, Isaac Jacobson, when this property was built. But I remember when it was built, it was certainly the talk of the town. Once elegant interiors opens up to that sweeping stairway to the upstairs bedroom, that includes a master suite up there, and of course you've got those features of the Juliet balconies as well. You've got a fantastic opportunity to enter a quality neighbourhood here, folks, close to all the city amenities and the Tauranga crossing for retail therapy as well. The options at this property at 82 Westridge Drive are endless. You can remove it and start again. You can redo what's there. You can restore it to its former glory or just use it as it stands at the present moment. In your hands, buyers, before I take an opening bid, I need to make sure you are very aware that Rachel has also got a myriad of additional buyers hoping that the property doesn't sell here today. But I'm in your hands. You need to start me away. Made it very clear, court-ordered sale, not going to set any benchmarks, entirely up to you who says go and what you want. $600,000 run away with the telephone bidder at $600,000, and I'll take $100 on top from here. That's $600,000. We're underway now, folks. Here's your opportunity now. Who rounds me to 7, if you will? That's $600,000. Quickly, let's get it moving now. First call, 7 we go. That's $700,000 in the back left-hand corner now against the phone bidder. That's 700,000, making it 8, if you will. That's $700,000. There it is at the back there now. Was that a bid there, Sue, or just a scratch? That's $700,000 there. That's $700,000. Who takes it? Take a 50 on top of it's going to make it easier for you. That's 750 we go now. That's 750 and 800 now. 800 it is. Against you, Sue. 850 do we say? And $800,000 fairly squared, fairly bid at the back left-hand corner now. And 800,000. Who says go from here at 850 now? You better join us on the right-hand side. Do 9 do we say? At 850, ma'am, it's against you now. It's over on the right-hand side by the door at $850,000. What about our phone bidder? Welcome you back in now. At 850, make it 9 if you will. Was that a bid there, sir? No, it was just the little one's leg flying around. It's okay. Don't take that as a bid. At 850 it is. Do we say not say 9 for you there, sir?
875.
875. Treat you the same there, sir. At 875 and making it 9, shall we? At 9 we go. Now you see, I told you we were going to get there anyway. You started at 25, sir. Fine print says you started. You keep it going. At 9 on the right-hand side now, making it 925 if you will.
920.
925.
920.
925. 925, sir. 925, thank you. 950, straight back, immediate retort, is it? At 925 it is. 50, sir. Here's your chance now. $925,000. If I don't get any advance on this, then I'm simply going to pause and take instructions. $925,000. 950 now. New bidder joins us at 950. 75 do we say for you? 975, that's the number we need now, sir. Won't take anything less. 950 it is on the right hand side. What about our phone bidder? Haven't heard from you for a while. At 950 it is. On the right hand side, 75. 975 it is, an even million, do we say? On the nod now at an even million. Making it another 25 if you will, sir. At $1 million even on the right hand side here. And we're out there, sir, at $1 million. What about you, man? Welcome you back in at any stage. If you're just having a bit of a bidding sabbatical over there. At $1 million even on the right hand side. Are we in for $1,025,000? First call. Second time. $1,025,000, she's back. Is that you joining us now, sir? At $1,025,000, do we go $1,050,000? $1,050,000 back here on the right hand side. At $1,050,000, joining us with another 25, are you there, sir? You don't have to wait for the 1, 2, 3, you can do it at any time. At 75 we go now. 1.1 your turn. At 1.1 it is. At $1,100,000, welcome you back in at any stage here as well, ma'am. At $1,100,000, another 25 do I have from you there, sir? Yep, thank you. At $1,125,000, 150. 150 on the nod makes it 75 for you, sir. At $1,150,000 on the right hand side here, at 75 we go. $1,175,000. It's at the back there against you, 1.2. At 1.2 it is now. At $1,200,000, another 25. Do we say there for you, sir? 25. 1, 2 and a quarter it is. 1,250, should we say? $1,250,000 and 1,250 it is on the right hand side. Be very clear, folks, we are bidding for keeps here today. The property is selling to the highest bidder at $1,250,000. It's over here. 75, do we say? 275 we go. At 1,275, 1.3. $1,300,000, very clear there. It takes place here today. At the moment it's at 1.3. Do I have anything else from you there, sir? What about a 10? Here to help you. You've been travelling so well so far. Don't let me leave you out over here on the left hand side. 1.3 buys the property for the one of the better bid now. Do I have 10 for you there, sir? What about a 5? Here to sell to the highest bidder at $1,300,000 even. 305. 1,305. Treat you the same there, man. Well, should we go 1,350 and see if we can just put it to bed? 1,350 it is. At $1,350,000 on the right hand side there. Do I have another 5 from you there, sir? Looks like your strategy might have worked, man. At $1,350,000. The hammer's up. Don't let it come down and crush your Westridge dreams. First call now at $1,350,000. I sell on the right hand side. 355. 55. 1.4 then? 1.4. 1,004,000 it is. Do we have another 5 for you there, sir? 4's a round number. You're the only one that contested. I can't. At $1,400,000. We sell away now. Are you absolutely 100% sure, sir?
Another 5.
A 5. 405. Where to from here, man? 1,405,000. Another 50? 450? 420. 1,420,000. Slowing it down. 25, shall we say, sir? 25. 30. 35. 1430. 35. 40. It's not often we see people laughing when they're being beaten in the auction room. It's happening at the back of the room, though. $1,440,000. Another 5, is it there, sir? 5. 50. 50. 1,450. And again, is it, sir? Otherwise, I'll sell it here. 55. 60. 60. 65. Now, that's what you said about 15 minutes ago, sir. At $1,460,000, I sell on the right-hand side. Have I got your absolute best there, sir? Dig deep. There might be a lazy 5 right in the bottom of the pocket. Now's the time to pull it out. Otherwise, I sell over here at $1,460,000. Did you say something, sir? Is that a no? Otherwise, I sell. Permission to sell over here at 1,460, sir? 65. 70? 70. Haven't quite shaken them yet. 1470 it is. So this one would be cool. Have a buyer say thank you when they rounded us out on the property. Now, $1,470,000, sir. I'll call it 3 times. You can change your mind any time before the hammer hits the podium. First call now, 1470 000. Second time, third, last opportunity, quickly it goes, Sold to Right, back we go, 78 Vale Street, folks. We have an amended bid now from our telephone bidder. Tian, can you just confirm that amended bid is for $757,500, please?
Yes, that's right.
$757,500, folks. Your instructions are we sell to the highest bidder here today. On the market it goes there, folks, at $757,500 for the one with better bid. I'll take a single on top if it's there. Here's your opportunity, but quickly the hammer's up. First call now at $757,500. Second time, third, last opportunity, it goes. Sold to the and congratulations to our sellers. We'll be back to you with the result on putting a place as soon as we possibly can, folks. Right, back we go, folks. We'll like the last one for the day, number 14, Rena Place. So I have an amended bid now at $1,030,000. Can you just confirm that bid for me? At $1,030,000, you're instructing me I sell to the highest bidder here today. Well, given the fact that they're the only ones left in the room, at the back of the room at this point in time, the rest of the staff, congratulations, folks. Purchase the property at $1,030,000. On behalf of the team at EVES, thank you for your attendance today. Your participation has been a great day, and we will see you back next week with another great option of properties. We'll see you there.